¿Qué pasa, gente? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo. Espero que estéis bien. Bienvenidos, pues... Esto es un vídeo sobre... Esto es el... A ver, un segundo. Bueno, ya va a empezar. Esto es el State of Play del jueves 25 de febrero. A ver qué tal, a ver qué nos depara. Yo sinceramente espero muy poco. Seguramente... Pues eso, mira, empezamos con Crash Bandicoot 4. Que bueno, tiene una pintaza increíble. A ver si algún día puedo pillarlo. Todavía tengo pendiente la trilogía.
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, creative producer at Toys for Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown on Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second, adaptive triggers, 3D audio, and more.
Let's make this fun.
A ver.
Picking up where Crash Bandicoot Warp left off, in Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, we find the evil masterminds Neo Cortex and Dr. Entropy
Tiene los títulos puestos.
escaping a once-thought inescapable.
Joder.
We designed Crash Bandicoot 4 to leap off
Bueno,
your
da igual.
side, brimming with bold, vibrant environments and characters. Crash Bandicoot has always looked pretty suave, but wait until you see him spinning heads in native 4K at 60 frames per second. With the weight of the universe on your shoulders, and probably some errands to run, there's little time to wait on loading screens. The DualSense wireless controllers bring adaptive triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neo Cortex's DNA-changing ray gun, or feel the grip when you grapple a Tana's hookshot.
Bueno, está explicando básicamente la mecánica del juego. Bueno, un juego que salió ya creo que en octubre, a principios de octubre.
Looking to get fully immersed in the Crash Bandicoot universe? Crank it up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new
Que bueno, me
dimension
pase la
with
trilogía,
3D audio.
que no sé cuándo será.
Achieving the infamous 106%
Este me gustaría
completion is
pillármelo.
a sign of a true Bandicoot master. But should our genetically mutated marsupial lose his way? Leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards to track your progress and hit your goals for things like time trials, flashback levels, and boss fights. I bet Entropy wishes he had that. Even bring your incomplete save over
los
from the
filtros están
PlayStation
guapísimos.
4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%.
Está guapísimo, tío.
Oh, and one more thing. If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option is available. Check out
Sí.
the PlayStation blog for full details.
Están
Whether it's
diciendo
your
que si
first
tienes la versión de
playthrough
Play
or your
4,
100th,
pues la
there's
versión
no
de
better
PlayStation
time to
4
experience Crash
podrás
Bandicoot 4
actualizar
It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
teniendo la, o sea, sí, o sea, teniendo la versión de PlayStation 4 puedes actualizar la de PlayStation 5. 12 de marzo.
Welcome back, Crash. The gang's all here on today's new
Gratuitamente.
edition of State of Play. We've got some great updates lined up for you.
A ver.
First, let's check out the latest on an
Ah.
eagerly anticipated game coming to the PS5 console this spring from PlayStation Studios.
De los
Hey
creadores
everyone, we
de
at Housemarque are
Resogan.
excited to give you this sneak peek
Juegazo,
at
por
Returnal.
cierto.
In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout, who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos.
Un
after
juego
receiving a
totalmente diferente a lo que ha hecho esta
mysterious
compañía.
signal,
Siempre han
White
sido
Shadow.
juegos
Players will explore this
bastante
inscrutable
simples,
dark planet
muy
in search for
adictivos,
answers
pero
and unfold mysteries,
simples en
which
su
may
mecánica.
point to a larger
Esto
force
parece
at
otra
play.
cosa, o al menos en principio.
Dashing and quickly
Parece
maneuvering your way above and
como más
around
complejo.
enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
No sé si es el primer gameplay que nos enseñan así,
With the large variety of enemies and the
que no
vast
fuese
number
con
of
un
unique
trailer
movesets each possess,
cinemática y tal.
combat situations prove challenging no matter what the circumstances are. Death is only the beginning. Every time you die and restart, the world will change. The map will be different. Enemies
Cada
will
vez que
appear in
muera, el
new
mundo
locations
cambiará.
and in differing numbers, so you have to think fast and adapt. Here you can see the use of the lightning alt fire, which is great for crowd control. This is one of many alt fires that you can acquire in the game. You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique.
¿Dónde mete la mano, mucho? Hostia, macho.
Besides the intense combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. We allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine, as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and into her personal nightmare.
Tiene una ambientación guapa, la verdad. La historia me parece curiosa. O sea, no sé nada de la historia, pero me parece interesante. Ya que los otros juegos no tenían historia prácticamente. Los juegos creados por esta compañía.
Exactly as I left it.
Returnal lands on April 30th, and it's developed by the talented team at Housemarque. Next, let's take a closer look at a high-impact new PS4 game called Knockout City.
Knockout City. Este es balón prisionero. Toda la vida.
Hi, I'm Josh from Bellin Studios. We're an indie developer based in upstate
Esto
New York,
parece
and we recently announced Knockout City, a
Fornite
team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores
balón
with
prisionero.
epic dodgeball battles.
La
Knockout City is easy to pick up and play, but there's a lot of depth here for those
la
who've got the
estética
skills.
es muy parecida.
In our 1v1 face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head in a constantly
Rollo
shrinking
caricatura.
battleground, relying on your reflexes and
La
abilities to
mierda.
knock out an
No me
opponent.
interesa un carajo.
A well-timed catch powers up the
No
ball,
sería un
making it
poco-
easier to land a hit. Use trick shots
¿Qué
to
es
lob
el
a ball
puto
over a
balón
ledge or
prisionero?
hook it around a corner. Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a ball flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight. Keep your wits about you and outplay your opponent to bring home a win. Let's jump into Team KO, our 3v3 mode. Teamwork makes the dream work in Knockout City. If your crew is outmatched, a well-coordinated team can still dominate. We're playing in Back Alley Brawl, a new map that you'll find in our upcoming crossplay beta. The special ball for this match is the Sniper Ball, which locks onto targets from far across the map and wham! You can take them out before they have a chance to react. Beyond special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into a tube and make a quick getaway or use them to sneak up on your opponents. Caught empty-handed? You can literally become the ball, a new weapon for your teammate. Or risk it all. Charge up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and they'll land in a huge instant KO explosion. The team here at Velen has been obsessed with building this world over the last 4 years.
Espero que no
Knockout
se
City is
entretengan
coming out May
demasiado con esta
21st, and
mierda.
we'd love your help in the final
Sinceramente.
stretch of development. Rally your crew and sign up for our
Es que eso
crossplay
te
beta
parece
at
un puto
knockoutcity.com
Fortnite
to play early on
de
PlayStation.
balón prisionero.
See you soon, brawlers.
Knockout City. Sí. Únete a Crossplay Beta. Sí, vale.
Time for something new. Here's your first look at an upcoming
Algo
PS5
nuevo.
game from the team at Slowclap.
Vale, vale, vale. Algo nuevo. Vamos a ver. Slug Lab. Sí. Esto es All Boy, le faltan los martillos. macho. Sí que ha dormido el colega. No, tiene buena pinta, la verdad. Sifu 2021.
That
Habrá que-
was the
habrá que
debut of
seguirle
Sifu,
la
coming to the
pista.
PS5 console later this year. Now let's get an update on Solar Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
Solar Ash.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine.
Heart
You
Machine.
might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title,
El
Solar
primer
Ash.
gameplay de Solar Ash.
Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game
¿Te
is set
parece
inside a
un-
giant black hole
Joder, ¿cómo era
known
el
as the
juego ese?
Ultra Void,
Journey.
which has been consuming everything in its path.
Pero en
You
rápido.
play as Ray, a daring void runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a
Has
last-ditch
llegado.
effort to save her homeworld. Ray is extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating.
Se
On the
parece
ash
de
and
un
clouds, she can
Journey.
quickly cover great distances in our huge world. At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Ray has everything she needs to flow through the dangerous and unique world.
Mucho más rápido, claro. Es ágil.
As you journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with
Tiene que
grotesque
salvar
and
el
violent
planeta.
creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow. As you explore the Ultra Void, enemy encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat. Ray will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void, wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest. Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun. This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. We're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.
Bueno, 2021.
If you're a fan
Para
of scary
PS4,
games,
PS5.
this next one is for you.
Scary Games. Venga ya, Silent Hill. Esto es el Five Nights and Freddy o algo así. Es una mierda. Está nada de estos juegos. ¿No? Ese es el Five Nights at Freddy. ¿Por qué hacen estas cosas, tío? ¿Dónde está mi puto Silent Hill? ¿Dónde está el remake de Silent Hill, joder? ¿Qué? Qué absurdo, tío.
Gregory, we can get you out of here. You and me together. They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you. We have to get you out by morning.
Do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me, then you will. Both of you burn!
There is more going on here than you realize.
2021. Formé como si sale en 2031.
That was a chilling new look at Five Nights at Freddy's security breach. Up next, let's take a tour of Oddworld Soulstorm.
Ah, este sí, tío.
Hi, I'm Lauren
Este sí que
Lanning,
tiene
creative
pintaca.
director at Oddworld Inhabitants. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
They've always known you would come.
Pero molaría que lo doblaran al español como la primera
In
entrega, tío.
Soulstorm, you reprise the role of Abe,
La primera
accidental
entrega
hero turned
del primer
unlikely
juego
leader
de
of an emerging revolution.
Abe's
As you do battle
Odyssey.
through weird and wonderful environments in an
juegazo.
effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy Gluckons. We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we call 2.9D platforming, which adds much more depth and immersion for the player. This sense of connection is also reinforced through the use of the DualSense's haptic feedback, as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations. There are well over 1,000 fellow Mudokons that you must try to save along the way, but they are far more than helpless workers looking to be saved. When used effectively, you'll be able to solve puzzles, harness their combined energy, and be given the tools they need to fight alongside you. And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end Abe once and for all. In order to stand a chance against this much larger threat, we gave Abe the ability to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings and use them to craft an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist.
Eso es lo que era lo guapo, tío.
This mystical power
Cuando
allows you to
poseía
take control
a
of
los
your
enemigos.
foes and use their strengths
Está
and weapons
guapísimo.
against them, or use them to gain access to paths still ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth. You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded industrial sites, and ancient forgotten lands. Here, we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy. If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, there are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There's a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way, and we can't wait to see what you will do.
6 de abril. Muy bien. Joder, de que abril tiene tela. El Guilty Gear Strive. El Nier.
That was the latest on Oddworld
El Nier.
Soulstorm. And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus
Remaster
members will
remake
get the
de-
PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April.
¿Qué he dicho? Algo de PS Plus. No sé.
Moving on. It's time to catch up with Kena Bridge of Spirits, a
Pues eso,
gorgeous new adventure
el
we last
Nier
saw in the June PS5 showcase.
Replicant o algo así. Que esa es la versión japonesa, creo, porque yo me pasé la versión europea, que estaba en inglés, y en la versión europea llevabas al padre, o sea, manejaba al padre, eran padre e hija, y ahora parece que son hermanos. O sea que cae de cabeza. Y este es el Kena. Oh, que tiene una pinta también muy guapa. Es una puñetera película de Pixar.
Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
En el momento de todo lo que han anunciado no hay nada. Y hay algo, creo que hay algunas cosillas nuevas.
Our village is bound to the shrine's energy.
Es que ni me acuerdo.
With that power,
No hay nada destacable que diga de que de puta madre. Este tiene buena pinta. Ya se vio cuando anunciaron en la presentación de PlayStation 5.
trapped spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past. You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain shrine.
It's okay. You have to go now.
Move on.
Of a spirit guide is a lonely one.
24 de agosto 20. Ya decían que se iba a retrasar para finales o para 2022. 24 de agosto.
PS5 first-person shooter developed by the team at Arcane.
Arcane. Ah, el Deathloop.
What?
You'll never
¿No?
ever break this loop.
There's no never here.
Este, no sé, tío. Tiene una estética guapa,
Bring it, baby.
pero no sé. No me llama demasiado la atención. La música, o sea, es muy ochentero. Que eso me mola, la verdad. Muy James Bond. Lo que no sé es cómo opina el tema de la historia. Porque hasta ahora solo pegar tiros y tiros. No sé. si no habéis jugado a la saga Dishonored, os la recomiendo totalmente. Son dos señores juegazos. Lo digo porque es una saga creada por Arcane.
Let's do it again tomorrow.
What to do when the bullet is the same, but the kill is always new.
Song's over, people. And so is Ramblin' Frank. The rest of you motherfuckers are next.
Deathloop. Bethesda Arcane, la envío. Si al principio tú no tienes éxito, muere de nuevo.
Before we leave, how about a huge update for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
Actualización de uno de los mejores juegos de 2020. Oh. El mejor remake de la historia. Para el mejor juego de la historia, claro. Madre mía, tío. Azote, tío. Esto ya se rumoreó. No sé si una especie de expansión o lo que es. Vamos a ver qué es lo que dicen. También hoy he escuchado que se rumoreaba que este iba a ser uno de los juegos del Plus de marzo. No se lo cree ni Rita, vamos.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgard.
¿Esto qué es, Yuki?
My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our common enemy that Wutai is
tío,
not to
esta
be
sería...
trifled with.
Claro, coño, esta era
Members
de...
of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you.
What took you?
Esta es
Sorry about that.
la que tenía...
Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. Where's Cloud? We lost him.
Kusakabe. No.
He will be okay,
El otro
though,
Suki,
right?
o sea, Suki, mierda, la Chuki.
Of course he will.
Esa era un
They're the ones who
personaje
blew
del
up the
Final
reactor.
Fantasy VII.
Cool.
Creo que era opcional.
No, better not. After
Que
what
te lo
they've done,
encontrabas
you
por
gotta
ahí.
assume Shinra's on their tail.
Look, a Moogle.
Llevaba una especie de cuchillos cruzados como arma. Y ahora puede llevar a esta. Joder, el streaming es bastante penoso. No lo digo por el vídeo este, sino por ese pixela y tal. Jefe este. ¿Habéis visto el arma que lleva?
Got it.
Whatever it is they're planning, you're better off out of it.
They deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, they do, but I'm not your sister.
There
Que
you
no
are.
soy
Who are
hermana.
these jerks?
No clue. It just appeared.
¿Pero qué? A ver. Intergrade.
Now, let the hunt begin.
Hostias. 10 de octubre.
Get down here, Merc.
6 del 10. Pero a lo mejor ellos, bueno, los ingleses dicen 6 del 10 sería 10 de junio. Gráficos en PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PlayStation... Es que ya te digo, desde... Bueno, sí, el pelo se nota. Desde un streaming de mierda apenas se puede apreciar. Sinceramente. Porque sí. Texturas. A ver si arreglando una vez lo de la puerta famosa que estaba la gente como gilipollas quejándose de una puñetera puerta. Oh, una puerta. Oh, la puerta está pixelada. La puerta es una textura en sí. Ah, de la mierda. La puerta de mierda. Está guapísimo, tío. PlayStation 5. Sí. A ver cuándo anuncian la segunda parte, tío. Calidad de vida. Resolución 4K. 60 frames por segundo. No dificultad. Tiempo de carga seguramente sean súper rápido. Ya ves. Madre mía, un segundo, 2 segundos. Photo model, claro que sí. Con filtros. Nuevo episodio. Yuffie. Yuffie, ¿por qué? He hecho yo Yuki antes. Porque creo que ponía los títulos Yuki. Pero no es verdad, es Yuffie. Es Yuffie.
You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
A ver. Integrate. Versión para PlayStation 5. Ajá. Si tú tienes una copia de la versión de PlayStation 4, podrás actualizar la versión PlayStation 5 gratis. Y puedes llevar el guardado.
That was the reveal of Final Fantasy VII Remake
De la 4 a la
Integrate,
5,
coming to
la
the
partida
PS5
guardada.
console later this year. And that's our show. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come in 2021. See you next time.
Joder. Sí, lo mejor ha sido lo último. La actualización del final de Play 4 a Play 5 con esa especie de... No sé qué mierda, Pero por lo demás, he decepcionado, sinceramente. Lo que tiene. Bueno, tampoco tenía las expectativas demasiado altas, pero coño, alguna cosa nueva. No sé. Pues nada, gente. Espero que os haya gustado el vídeo. Decidme en los comentarios si os ha gustado. Si no os ha gustado, qué esperabais. ¿Qué os ha gustado de todos los vídeos? Creo que me ha gustado. Yo qué sé, decidme cosas. Decidme cosas. Pues nada, gente, pues ya está. Muchas gracias por ver el vídeo y nos vemos en el próximo. Chao.